Pyukumukrew, Namako here, and welcome back to another battle tree video. Today I have a battle for you guys that was, I believe this lady might have been a former member of Team Skull, based on her Pokemon and her, clothing that she's wearing. But, let's see how a former member of Team Skull does. Her name is Eva, so, let's begin. So, Eva begins the battle with a Crobat, as I send out Pyukumuku. So, battle begin. Now, interesting strategy to start. The Crobat uses U-turn. So, Crobat goes back to Eva, and she now sends out a Shiftry. Now, Shiftry is part grass type, which means me using Soak that I was going to use on the Crobat makes it pure water type instead of the grass dark type. Which means if you use a grass move, it's not going to get the same attack type bonus to badly weaken Pyukumuku. Its grass move is Razor Leaf, which usually does a critical hit, but not in that instance for some reason. Let's see, Pyukumuku gets the Tonsik off, and now Shiftry will go down pretty soon. So Pyukumuku gets a leftovers bonus there, and Shiftry is going to be affected now by Pyukumuku's Tonsik. Shiftry uses Razor Leaf again. Speak slow, Wawako. Anyway, Pyukumuku uses Recover to regain some of her hit points back, and nearly gains all of them back thanks to the leftovers. Shiftry is now affected by Pyukumuku's Tonsik. And now it's secret weapon time. Pyukumuku, Bide. Shiftry uses Razor Leaf. And Pyukumuku gets the leftovers, as Shiftry is now affected by the poison. Pyukumuku is storing energy. Will the Shiftry use another move? It continues with Razor Leaf. That was the critical hit, which means this should take out the Shiftry this time after the Tonsik takes effect. Pyukumuku, unleash energy. And that is the end of Shiftry for the day. So now Pyukumuku gets the leftovers to regain some of her hit points. And here comes a Drapion. Oh boy, that's a good poke. Let's see what Pyukumuku can do against this Drapion here. Drapion uses Tonsik Spikes. Okay. So Pyukumuku uses Soak to transform the dark poison type into a pure water type. As Pyukumuku gains a leftovers bonus with HP. And Drapion uses Tonsik Spikes again to attempt to Tonsik poison any incoming poke after Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku uses Recover to regain the rest of her hit points. The Drapion now uses X-Scissor. Didn't do much. So here's a Tonsik for your troubles. The Drapion is now Tonsik poisoned, so it'll be out of the game pretty shortly. So Drapion is now going to feel the effects of Pyukumuku's Tonsik. Pyukumuku, secret weapon time. Let's bide. The Drapion uses X-Scissor, and not much damage, but it could come back to be handy later on if another attack is made against him. So, the Drapion's affected by the Tonsik. Pyukumuku is storing energy. What will the Drapion do? It uses X-Scissor. So now, Pyukumuku is going to get a big burst of energy against the Drapion next time by. The leftovers gives Pyukumuku hit points, and Pyukumuku's Tonsik takes it from the Drapion. And now Bide will do what Bide does best. Surprisingly, it didn't do enough, and this is the funny part. Drapion uses Taunt. Taunt is the reason all of my Pyukumuku know a non-status move. I know that a lot of people want to use Pyukumuku with 4 status moves, but Taunt is the reason why I don't. So now Pyukumuku is forced to use Bide, which, okay, that works. So, the Crobat's going to use Cross Poison foolishly. Pyukumuku uses the leftovers. Pyukumuku stores energy here. As the Crobat uses Cross Poison. Pyukumuku regains some leftovers for HP. And now Pyukumuku unleashes its energy. And that is more than enough to take out the Crobat. The Crobat is done for the day, and as is this battle. So, thank you very much for the battle, Eva. I hope you, that was actually pretty good. Good try. And you might have some future potential as a top-level trainer. So, that's pretty much it for today's battle. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. It was, pretty interesting. But I pretty much outmaneuvered Eva here. And maybe you guys can take some strategies to heart in your own battles in the future. So, that's pretty much going to do it. So, that's it for today, Pyukumukrew. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Namako bushi bushi, namako bushi bushi, namako bushi bushi, namako bushi bushi, namako bushi. So let's play together. Onaka no naka kara, jangen po.